Evening shift starting at the central supermarket. Produce section needs restocking after today's rush. Anyone else dealing with the usual Wednesday crowds?
Tell me about it. Had parents picking up last-minute supplies for tomorrow's field trip? 23 permission slips turned in at the last second.
My bodega was slammed until about an hour ago. Everyone's stocking up on coffee and energy drinks. The midweek hustle goes kinda hard recently.
At least the delivery trucks came on time today. Was worried we'd be short on milk again. Nothing worse than angry customers at 6 a.m. looking for their coffee fix.
Quiet night at Gotham General so far. Just finished my rounds in the ER. Knock on wood. But it's been surprisingly peaceful.
Police scanner is pretty calm tonight too. Couple of minor fender benders downtown. Standard noise complaints from the Diamond District. Nothing unusual for a Wednesday though.
That's good to hear. Sometimes I forget what normal feels like in this city. Speaking of which, anyone else notice the street light on Main Street is out again?
Yeah, been flickering for 3 days now. Called it into the city, but you know how that goes. Probably take them 2 weeks to send someone out.
I'll mention it at the next PTA meeting. Sometimes parent complaints get faster action than regular citizen reports. Mrs. Jackson knows someone in the Public Works Department.
Worth a shot, I guess. That corner gets sketchy enough without being completely dark. Oh, and speaking of sketchy corners, caught this earlier during my lunch break. Guy tried to rob Mrs. Patterson right by the entrance.
Of course he did. Poor Mrs. Patterson. She's been through enough this year.
Batman's looking good though. That new cape upgrade is working for him. Very dramatic in the afternoon light.
Always appreciate when he handles the small stuff too. Not just the big Joker showdowns. Regular crime matters to regular people.
Exactly. Mrs. Patterson was shaken up, but grateful. She bought an extra pack of cookies to calm her nerves, then tried to pay for Batman's groceries if he ever came shopping.
That's so sweet. She's always been thoughtful like that. Remember when she brought cupcakes to the whole block after the power outage?
Classic Mrs. Patterson. Speaking of community appreciation, I've got extra soup cans if anyone needs them for donations. Supplier sent double my usual order.
I'll take a few cases. We're doing a food drive next month. Corporate finally approved the community outreach program.
Perfect timing. I'm organizing a school fundraiser for new playground equipment. Could we coordinate something together? Maybe a neighborhood event?
I love that idea. Hospital could sponsor some safety supplies, first aid kits for the playground, basic emergency preparedness stuff.
Count me in. I'll donate snacks and drinks for volunteers. Maybe we can get the whole block involved.
This is why I love this group. We actually get things done. Unlike the city council meetings I went to last month. 3 hours of arguing about parking meters.
Don't get me started on those meetings. Sat through one about crosswalk timing. Took them 45 minutes to decide on a 2-second difference. Meanwhile, real problems pile up.
At least we can handle our own neighborhood. Grassroots organizing works better anyway. Parents care a hell of a lot more about school needs than bureaucratic processes. I'll start reaching out to families tomorrow.
Same here with customers. People trust local businesses more than official channels. We'll get this fundraiser rolling, maybe even get some media attention.
Media attention in Gotham usually means something terrible happened, but positive community stories could be refreshing, change the narrative about our city.
Speaking of positive stories, anyone follow Serafina's social media? She's been highlighting local heroes all week. It's good publicity for small businesses.
Yeah, she featured the coffee shop on Monday. Owner said sales jumped 20%. Not bad for a simple Instagram post.
You guys talking about me? Just finished editing tonight's content, featuring the late-night workers keeping Gotham running, dispatch operators, security guards, hospital staff, the real heroes that nobody talks about.
Aw, that's sweet. Most people don't realize how much work goes into a quiet night. Every peaceful evening is earned.
Definitely true. Good security means invisible security. When nothing happens, we're doing our job right.
Exactly the message I want to share. Gotham gets a bad reputation, but we've got amazing people working hard every day. Normal people doing extraordinary things.
That's the real Gotham. Not just the headlines about supervillains. It's Mrs. Patterson buying extra cookies, and teachers organizing fundraisers, and bodega owners sharing supplies.
Hey bro, how's the Wednesday night shift treating you?
Not bad at all. Restocking went smoothly. Got the community organizing some stuff again. Planning another neighborhood event.
You never stop, do you? Always trying to fix the world one supermarket at a time.
Someone's got to do it. Besides, this city needs all the positive energy it can get. How's life in the suburbs treating you?
Boring, but peaceful. Biggest excitement today was a cat stuck in a tree. Fire department got it down in 10 minutes. Very different from your daily Batman sightings.
I'll take exciting over boring any day. At least something's always happening here. Keeps life interesting.
Oh, well, speaking of interesting, is it still all good for me to visit next weekend? I want to see this famous supermarket operation of yours. Plus, meet these community organizer friends you're always talking about.
Absolutely. I'll introduce you to everyone. Maybe you can help with the fundraiser planning. We could use someone with your event management skills.
I'd love that. Been missing the city energy lately. Suburban life is nice, but sometimes too quiet. Plus, I want to meet the famous Mrs. Patterson.
She'll love you. Always appreciates meeting family. Fair warning, though. She'll probably try to feed you and ask about your dating life.
I can handle suburban grandmothers. Been practicing on the neighbors out here. They're all the same everywhere.
True enough. Looking forward to having you visit. It'll be nice to show off the neighborhood.
Can't wait. Should I bring anything special? Supplies for the fundraiser? Cookies for Mrs. Patterson?
Just bring yourself, though cookies never hurt. I'll handle the rest.
This is dispatch with a routine update. Traffic conditions normal for evening shift. Emergency services running standard protocols. No major incidents to report for once.
Good to hear from headquarters. Hospital communications have been clear all night. Smooth coordination between all departments.
Same here with police frequencies. Everything running like clockwork. Nice change of pace from last week's chaos.
Last week was rough. That 3-car pileup had everyone scrambling. Good thing we're back to normal operations.
Normal is underrated in this city. I'll take boring Wednesday nights over exciting emergency responses.
Agreed. Peaceful evenings mean families are safe. Kids can focus on homework instead of sirens. That's the kind of normal I appreciate.
Evening all from Wayne Manor. I just finished the garden maintenance work for the week. Ground's looking good for spring. Mr. Wayne always appreciates a well-kept property.
Must be nice working somewhere so quiet. The hospital never really sleeps. Always someone needing help.
Different kind of service, but service nonetheless. Every job contributes to the city's function.
That's the truth. We all keep Gotham running, from hospital staff to groundskeepers, from teachers to security guards. Everyone plays their part.
Now that's content worth sharing. The interconnected web of city services. How everyone's work supports everyone else. Maybe a series about different jobs.
I'd watch that. People don't realize how much coordination goes into daily life. Supply chains, emergency services, education, it's all connected.
For real. Although saying that, I should probably start winding down for the night. Early morning tomorrow with the kids. Field trip to the Natural History Museum.
That sounds fun, educational, and exciting. Kids will love the dinosaur exhibits.
Hoping for good weather. Nothing worse than indoor backup plans. 23 energetic 8-year-olds need space to move.
Weather should be fine. Checked the forecast earlier. Partly cloudy but no rain. Perfect field trip conditions.
Excellent. Thanks for checking. One less thing to worry about. All right, everyone. I'm heading to bed. See you all tomorrow.
Good night. Enjoy the museum trip.
Sleep well. Say hi to the dinosaurs for me.
Good night. Safe travels tomorrow.
Night, Magnolia. Looking forward to hearing about the kids' reactions. They always have the best museum stories.
Sweet dreams. Maybe I'll feature the field trip in my education series. If you don't mind me asking about it later.
Of course. The kids would love being social media famous. Just for a day. Okay, really leaving now. Good night, everyone.
Stores getting quieter now. Just the usual late-night customers. Shift workers grabbing dinner. College kids buying energy drinks. The standard Wednesday evening crowd.
Emergency room's still quiet. Hoping it stays that way. Peaceful nights are gifts in this job.
Radio chatter dying down too. Patrol units reporting normal activity. Looks like Gotham's settling in for the night.
Dispatch confirms. Standard evening protocols in effect. All departments operating normally. No alerts or advisories.
Good to hear. Sometimes I appreciate the routine. Knowing everyone's safe and sound, doing their jobs, taking care of business.
Routine is good. Means the system's working. Everyone doing their part. City humming along like it should.
Manor's secure for the night. All systems running smoothly. Another successful day maintaining the grounds. Mr. Wayne can rest easy.
There's something beautiful about that. The quiet satisfaction of work well done. Everyone contributing to the greater good. Gotham at its finest.
Couldn't agree more. This is the Gotham I love. People looking out for each other. Community spirit alive and well. Ready for whatever tomorrow brings.
Here's to another peaceful night, and an even better tomorrow.
Amen to that.
See you all tomorrow.
Good night, Gotham. Sleep well.
Rest easy, everyone. Tomorrow's another day.
Dispatch signing off routine updates. All clear for evening shift.
Perfect way to end the day. Thanks everyone for keeping the city running. See you all tomorrow.
Emergency alert. All channels. Batman found has just been found deceased in an alley at 05:47 hours. Fatal injuries confirmed by first responders. Scene secured by GCPD. Multiple media outlets responding. This is not a drill. Batman is dead.
What? Are you serious right now? Batman is dead?
No, please tell me this is some kind of mistake.
I'm at the hospital. Ambulances have been coming and going all morning. Something big definitely happened.
No. He cannot be dead. This city won't survive without him.
Yup. The police scanner is already going absolutely crazy. Every unit in the city is being called in. Detective Gordon just requested a full crime scene lockdown. This is legit, guys.
I can't believe this. Batman has been protecting this city for decades. How is he just gone?
I'm heading to the alley now. I'm going to live stream whatever I can see. People need to know what's happening. This is the biggest story in Gotham history.
Additional alert. All units report rising crime incidents citywide. Multiple break-ins reported in the past hour. Robbery attempts increasing exponentially. Citizens advised to remain indoors.
It's starting already. We just got 3 assault victims in the last 15 minutes, all saying their attackers mentioned Batman being dead. Word is spreading fast.
I can see it happening from my store. Groups of people gathering on street corners. Some look scared, others look excited. The wrong kind of excited.
It's like the whole city is about to explode. People are already acting different. Customers keep asking me if I heard the news.
I'm getting calls from parents wanting to pick up their kids early. They're scared to leave them at school. I don't blame them. If Batman is gone, what hope do the rest of us have?
Scanner update. Multiple armed robberies in progress. Convenience stores, gas stations, even a bank. Police response time is stretched thin. All our units are overwhelmed.
I'm at the scene now. There's a massive crowd gathering. Police tape everywhere. People are crying. Others are taking pictures. The media vans are multiplying by the minute.
What do the police look like? Are they handling it okay?
They look overwhelmed. Some officers are visibly shaken. I overheard one say, "We're on our own now." That's terrifying to hear from a cop.
Emergency room is filling up fast. Not just assault victims now. People having panic attacks, heart palpitations from stress. One elderly man collapsed when he heard the news.
First robbery attempt at my store. 3 guys just walked in demanding cash. Told them I already called the police. They laughed and said, "What police?" Left when they saw my baseball bat, but they said they'd be back.
Jesus, Booker, are you okay? Do you need help?
I'm fine for now, but I'm not leaving the store unattended. And I've already called my nephew to come help. We're going to take shifts.
Half my class is gone already. Parents keep showing up to take their kids home. The ones still here keep asking me what's going to happen. What am I supposed to tell them? That the monsters are coming out now?
Update from the scene. Just got word that the Joker released a statement. Someone sent it to all the local news stations. I'm sharing it now. Gotham's Age of Order is over. The Bat is dead and the asylum is open. Time to play, my darlings. This is signed with a Joker card emoji as well as this photo.
We're so screwed. The Joker is loose. And if he's making public announcements already, then that means he's been planning this.
This gets worse every minute. We just got a stabbing victim. Says a clown mask wearing guy attacked him, just for laughs. The guy's going to live, but he's traumatized.
Multiple reports of unusual activity. Arkham Asylum perimeter breach. Several known criminal organizations mobilizing. This isn't random chaos. This is coordinated.
Retired GCPD here. Just heard about Batman on the emergency frequencies. Listen up, everyone. We need to organize. Police are going to be overwhelmed. We need neighborhood watch groups. People looking out for each other.
What do you recommend? Most of us don't have police training, but we can't just sit here doing nothing.
Start with communication. Keep this group chat active. Share information about suspicious activity. Travel in groups when possible. Avoid being alone, especially at night.
Second robbery attempt just happened. Same 3 guys came back with friends. My nephew and I scared them off again. But they're getting bolder. They said the cops aren't coming.
Tech specialist here. I've been monitoring the city's digital infrastructure. Major criminal organizations are coordinating through encrypted channels. They're sharing information about police deployment. This is highly organized. Someone's been planning this for a while.
The crowd at the crime scene is getting restless. Some people are chanting for justice. Others are arguing about what happens next. Police are struggling to maintain order. I think I need to leave soon. Getting unsafe.
Get out of there. Your safety is more important than the story. We need you alive to document what's happening.
Emergency room is at capacity. We're setting up overflow areas. Victims of muggings, home invasions, random attacks. It's like the entire criminal underworld activated at once. How did they know so fast?
Only 8 kids left in my classroom. The principal just announced an early dismissal. School's closing for the day, maybe longer. They're scared about staff safety.
Well, my store just got robbed again. That's literally the 3rd time today. I called the police 2 hours ago. Still no sign of them.
Every unit is dealing with multiple incidents. Scanner traffic is constant. Officers are requesting backup that doesn't exist. Some units are reporting equipment damage, vandalism, tire slashing, radio jamming.
They're targeting police infrastructure. Classic criminal strategy. Disable law enforcement response, then move in for major operations. This is military-level coordination.
Medical examiner's office calling. I've been assigned to perform Batman's autopsy, but there's a problem. The body has been moved. Orders came from above. They won't tell me where it went. This is highly irregular.
That's suspicious. Why would they move the body? Isn't there a standard protocol for this?
Absolutely there is. All suspicious deaths require immediate autopsy, especially high-profile cases. Someone doesn't want this examined properly. I've never seen anything like this.
I'm tracking unusual activity across city networks. Someone's been accessing government databases, police files, medical records, infrastructure plans. This breach happened hours before Batman's death was announced. That's impossible unless they knew what was going to happen.
Just got back from the scene. Had to leave when fights started breaking out. People are scared and angry. Some are demanding answers. Others are saying this is the beginning of the end. I think they might be right.
Power just went out at the hospital. Emergency generators kicked in. But this isn't a normal outage. Multiple grid failures across the city. Someone's targeting infrastructure.
My block just lost power too, but the street lights are still working. That's not how power grids work. This is selective targeting. They're taking out specific systems.
Police headquarters just went dark. My radio is picking up emergency frequencies only. Someone's jamming normal communications.
Everyone, listen carefully. This is not random crime. This is an organized assault on the city. They're using Batman's death as a trigger. Stay together, stay armed, stay alert. Trust no one you don't know. Welcome to the apocalypse, people.
Scanner update. Multiple units requesting immediate backup at... Wait, I'm getting interference on all frequencies. Something's wrong with the radio. Static is overwhelming everything. I can't hear any units responding. Complete radio silence from GCPD. This isn't normal equipment failure. Someone's jamming everything. I'm losing signal completely. Can anyone else hear these emergency frequencies? Hello?
Emergency alert system compromised. All 911 services have stopped responding. No ambulances, no fire trucks, no police. Complete emergency services blackout. Citizens are on their own. This is not a drill. We have lost all official emergency response. May God help us all.
Did anyone else see that? Emergency services are completely down. There's smoke rising from downtown. I think that's coming from the police headquarters. The whole building looks like it's on fire.
No police at all? What about the children? I have 3 kids here whose parents are police officers. They're supposed to be picked up at normal time. But if the police are... Oh goodness, what if their parents are dead?
Hospital is in complete chaos. Armed men just stormed the emergency room. They're looking for police officers. Any cop brought in for treatment is being... Holy, they're executing them in the hallways. I'm hiding in a supply closet.
What the hell is happening to our city? I just looked outside and just... Look. Someone strung him up like a warning. His badge is pinned to his chest. There's a sign that says the GCPD is dead.
Jesus Christ, Booker. Are you safe? Can you get somewhere secure?
I'm locked in my store, but they're going building to building. I can hear them laughing outside. They're celebrating, like this is some kind of party.
I'm keeping the children here at school. It's not safe for them to go home, especially the police officers' kids. If they're targeting law enforcement families, we need to set up emergency shelters. Keep these children hidden.
Everyone listen to me. This is a massacre of all law enforcement. They're eliminating every police officer in the city. We need to organize civilian resistance, find weapons, secure locations, establish communication. But I'm getting reports that they're sealing the city, all bridges, tunnels, and airports, using military-grade equipment to do so. Nobody gets in or out.
External communications are down, too. Internet, phone lines, everything. They've cut us off from the outside world. No federal agencies can reach us. No National Guard. No FBI. We're completely isolated. This is a complete information blackout.
I'm in the city square. They have Commissioner Gordon. They're setting up some kind of platform. Oh no, they're broadcasting this on every TV screen in the city. The Joker is making a speech. He's saying, "This is the new order. That Gotham belongs to the criminals now. They're going to execute Gordon publicly."
Don't watch if you can help it, but keep recording. Someone needs to get evidence of what's happening. For when this is over, if this is ever over.
It's too late. Commissioner Gordon is dead. The crowd is cheering. Not all of them, but enough. The Joker is saying the GCPD is officially disbanded. All police officers are enemies of the state. Kill on sight orders.
I just watched it on the hospital TVs. They hijacked every network. Every channel is showing the same thing. The Joker's face everywhere. He's dividing the city into territories. Different villains get different neighborhoods. This is a complete occupation.
My radio is completely dead, but I can see what's happening outside. They're going door to door, looking for anyone connected to law enforcement. Families, friends, anyone who helped the police. I'm getting out of my security uniform, burning anything that connects me to law enforcement.
Smart move. Everyone destroy any evidence of cooperation with police. Photos, documents, anything. They're making lists, going after collaborators. This is a slaughter for anyone who supported law and order.
Beauregard, are you getting my messages? Look, I'm seeing news reports about Gotham. They're saying the city is under siege. Are you safe? Please respond. I'm trying to drive there, but all the roads are blocked. There are military checkpoints everywhere. They won't let anyone through. Beauregard, please answer me. What's happening to you?
Wayne Manor's gone. They came with flamethrowers, burned everything to the ground. I barely escaped through the service tunnels. Mr. Wayne is missing too. His car was found abandoned on the grounds. Blood on the seats. They're saying he's dead too, but I never saw a body, just blood and burn marks.
Are you somewhere safe now? Can you get to us? We need to stick together.
I'm hiding in the old maintenance tunnels, but they're flooding the underground too. Smoke grenades, poison gas. They're clearing out every hiding place. This is systematic extermination.
They just set up a checkpoint at the end of my block. Armed guards checking everyone's ID. Anyone with government connections gets taken away. I can hear the gunshots. They're not even trying to hide it. Public executions every few minutes.
I'm keeping the children in the school basement, but they're going to search here eventually. These kids are terrified. They keep asking about their parents. What am I supposed to tell them? That their moms and dads are probably dead?
Hospital is completely under criminal control. They're using it as a torture facility. Anyone brought in gets interrogated. They want information about police safe houses, underground networks, then they kill them anyway. I'm trapped here. Can't get out without being seen.
The Joker just announced the new rules. Curfew from sunset to sunrise. Anyone who goes outside at night gets shot. No gathering in groups larger than 3. No communication with the outside world. All businesses now pay tribute to criminal organizations. Protection money or they burn you out. Gotham's turned into a goddamn mega prison. Or even worse, a hunting ground.
3 more children are missing from my school district. Disappeared from their homes overnight. Parents found their bedroom windows torn open. But here's the horrifying part. And there are bite marks in the window frame too, like something chewed through the wood. What kind of person does this?
Where are the parents now?
Dead. All 3 families. Parents were found torn apart in their beds. But the children, just gone. No bodies, no blood trails. Just missing.
I've been treating survivors of similar attacks in the underground shelter. The ones who lived describe something horrifying. They're calling it Man-Bat. Says it looks like a twisted version of Batman, but with wings and claws, and it feeds on human flesh. I mean, just look. Someone found one of the victims' phones. It has that thing's face on it.
Man-Bat, are you serious? Like some kind of Batman copycat or mutation?
I got it on camera. Security footage from last night. You guys need to see this. That's nothing like Batman. Look at the size of those wings and the speed it moves. 1 second, it's on the ground. Next, it's flying. That woman never had a chance.
Magnolia, I need to talk to you. It's about my daughter, Emma. She was in your class last year. She's gone, taken 3 nights ago. The thing that took her, I saw it.
Oh no, Barnaby. I'm so sorry. What did you see?
It was huge, had wings like a bat, but it stood upright like a person, red glowing eyes. And when it grabbed Emma, she screamed for me to help her, but I was too scared to move. I'm a coward. I let that thing take my little girl.
You're not a coward. You're alive, and that means you can help us figure out how to stop it.
Every night I hear howls coming from different parts of the city. Sometimes they sound like Emma crying, but distorted, like she's being changed into something else. What is this thing doing to our children?
The bite victims I've treated, some of them are showing signs of infection, not bacterial or viral, something else. Their behavior is changing, becoming more aggressive, less human. One patient tried to bite a nurse yesterday, had to be restrained.
I've been tracking its movement patterns. This man-bat thing is avoiding certain areas, specifically the territories controlled by major villains. The Joker's zone, Penguin's district, Riddler's sector. It's only hunting in residential neighborhoods, like it's coordinating with the criminal organizations. They're not interfering with each other.
That suggests intelligence. This isn't some random monster. It's working with them, or they're working with it. Either way, it's strategic, targeting civilians while the villains control infrastructure.
I've been documenting attacks across social media before the blackout cut most of my feeds, but I managed to collect dozens of reports, all describing the same creature, same hunting patterns. Parents killed, children taken. The numbers are staggering. We're talking about hundreds of missing kids, and that's just what's been reported.
I've fortified my store with other survivors. We're sharing resources and making weapons, but conventional firearms don't seem to work. Tommy from the hardware store shot it with a shotgun. Point blank range. The pellets bounced off its hide. Thing didn't even flinch. Just grabbed Tommy and flew away. Found pieces of him the next morning.
We need better weapons, military-grade equipment. But even then, I'm not sure it would work. This thing seems almost supernatural, like it's not entirely physical. How do you kill something that bullets can't stop?
The children who've been taken, I keep thinking about them. Are they still alive? Are they being changed into something else? The howls Barnaby mentioned. What if they're not just cries for help? What if they're becoming monsters too?
That's my fear. The bite victims who survived, they're not getting better. They're getting worse. More violent, less rational. Yesterday, one of them spoke, but the voice was wrong. Deeper, more guttural. Like something else was using their vocal cords. They said, "We are growing." Then they went silent. Haven't spoken since.
Growing? What does that mean? Are there more of these things? Is it creating an army?
I've been hearing multiple howls at night. Different voices, different locations. Started with one. Now there are at least a dozen. They're spreading across the city.
Emma's howl joined the chorus last night. I recognized her voice. My little girl is becoming one of them, and I don't know how to save her.
The attacks are getting more frequent, more organized too. Last night, they hit 6 families simultaneously, all across different neighborhoods. That requires coordination, intelligence. This man-bat isn't just a monster, it's a leader.
The question is, leader of what? And what's the end game? Why take the children? Why kill the parents? There's a pattern here, a purpose.
The infected patients, their blood work shows unusual changes. Cellular mutation, like they're being transformed. Into what? I don't know. But it's not human anymore. The children might be undergoing the same process, being turned into more of these creatures.
A breeding program? Using our children to create more monsters? That's sick. That's beyond evil. We have to stop this. Whatever it takes.
But how? We can't hurt it with conventional weapons. We can't outrun it. We can't hide from it. It's picking us off one by one, turning our children into weapons. What chance do we have?
There has to be a way. Every monster has a weakness. Even supernatural ones. We just need to figure out what it is and where it came from.
That's what bothers me most. This thing looks like Batman, but twisted, corrupted. Like someone took everything good about Batman and turned it into a nightmare. The timing is too convenient. Batman dies, this thing appears. There's a connection.
Could be a copycat, someone using Batman's death as inspiration, creating their own version. But with the ability to fly and superhuman strength, that's not just costume and training. That's something else entirely.
The physical capabilities don't match. This thing is stronger than any human, faster than any animal. And those wings, they're not mechanical, they're organic, like they grew from its body.
Maybe it's not a copycat. Maybe it's connected to Batman's death, like whatever killed him created this thing. Or maybe this thing killed Batman and took his place.
You think this man-bat murdered Batman, then started hunting our children? But why? What's the point?
Control, fear. Turn the symbol of hope into a symbol of terror. Make people afraid of the very thing that used to protect them. It's psychological warfare.
But there's still the question of origin. Where did this thing come from? How did it get Batman's appearance? And why does it have these supernatural abilities? So the real question is, where the hell has this thing come from? And why does it look like Batman?
Everyone, check your skies now. My equipment is detecting massive aerial signatures. Multiple high-velocity objects are approaching from the northeast. This is huge, bigger than anything I've seen since this nightmare started.
What kind of objects? More criminal aircraft? Please tell me it's not more villains.
No, This is different. Energy signatures are off the charts.
Speed and trajectory suggest...
Oh my god.
It's the Justice League.
They're here.
Are you serious? The Justice League is actually coming to Gotham? I can see them from my rooftop. That's Superman in the lead. Wonder Woman is right behind him. The Flash is already moving through the streets below. We're saved.
I can't believe it. After everything we've been through, the cavalry is actually here. We need to coordinate with them, mark safe zones and evacuation routes, help them understand the situation. Let's get on it now.
Superman just landed at the hospital. He's coordinating with the few surviving medical staff, asked about civilian casualties and medical needs. I've never been so happy to see someone in my life. He's already started clearing out the criminal elements, moving faster than anything I've ever seen.
Wonder Woman is at the school. She's evacuating the children I've been hiding. The kids are crying with relief. Some of them thought superheroes were just stories, but here she is, real and glorious, carrying them to safety one by one.
Green Lantern just created a massive barrier around our block, protected everyone inside from the criminals, then systematically arrested every gang member. It's like watching a military operation, but with superpowers. Finally, some actual law enforcement.
The Flash evacuated my entire store, moved all the survivors to safety in seconds, literally faster than the eye can follow, left supplies and medical equipment, even restocked the food. I don't know how he did it so fast.
I managed to restore limited internet connectivity, broadcasting live footage of the Justice League operations. Superman is confronting the Joker's forces downtown. The Joker's guys are shooting at him. Bullets are bouncing off like raindrops. He's not even trying to dodge, just walking through their attacks. This is incredible footage.
Wonder Woman is battling Harley Quinn near the harbor. Harley's gang had fortified the entire district, but Wonder Woman is dismantling their defenses. Like they're made of paper. Professional, efficient, unstoppable. This is what real heroes look like.
Green Lantern created protective barriers around the hospital, sealed off all the criminal access points. Now we can actually treat patients safely. He's also providing medical supplies, creating equipment with his ring. I've never seen anything like it.
The children are finally safe. Wonder Woman established temporary shelters. Families are being reunited. Kids who haven't seen their parents in days. It's beautiful and heartbreaking. Some parents aren't coming back. But at least the survivors are together. That's more than we had yesterday.
The difference is incredible. Yesterday, we were hiding and dying. Today, we have hope. The Justice League is systematically retaking the city, block by block, district by district. It's like watching professionals clean up amateur hour.
Underground journalists checking in. I've been documenting everything. The Justice League's approach is methodical. They're not just fighting random crime. They're dismantling organized criminal infrastructure. Like they understand this is bigger than typical supervillain activity. There's something systematic about how they're operating.
The Flash just cleared out 3 criminal strongholds, evacuated hundreds of trapped civilians, all in the time it took me to type this message. The criminals can't even react. By the time they realize he's there, they're already in custody, and the civilians are safe.
Superman brought me wounded Justice League members. Even the heroes are taking damage. Green Lantern had burns from some kind of energy weapon. Wonder Woman's armor was cracked. They're powerful, but not invincible. The scale of criminal organization is massive, even for the Justice League.
I'm coordinating civilian support for their operations, using my police experience to identify key targets, criminal command centers, weapon caches, communication hubs. The heroes are grateful for local intelligence. They're professionals, but they need street-level information. We're finally working together.
Multiple criminal factions are surrendering. The Penguins organization collapsed in minutes. Riddler's gang scattered when Green Lantern arrived. Even the Joker's forces are retreating. The Justice League's reputation precedes them. Criminals know they can't win this fight.
For the first time in days, I opened my store. Customers are coming back. People are walking the streets again. The Flash personally guaranteed my safety, said they'd have the city secure within hours. I believe him. These heroes don't make promises they can't keep.
My sensors are tracking Justice League deployment. They're covering every district simultaneously. Coordinated, efficient. The The criminal organizations had no chance. But there's something interesting. The Man-Bat hasn't appeared during any of their operations. No energy signature, no visual contact. It's like the creature is deliberately avoiding them.
That's strange. The Man-Bat has been hunting every night. But now that the Justice League is here, suddenly it's nowhere to be found. That suggests it is specifically avoiding them, which, to be fair, makes a lot of sense. These are Earth's strongest heroes. No way some mutant freak is gonna win against them.
the children I've been sheltering. Some of them are asking about the Man-Bat. They're scared it's still out there. Even with the Justice League here, kids have good instincts about danger. If they're still scared, maybe we should be too.
I've been interviewing Justice League members. They're aware of the Man-Bat reports, but they're focused on the human threats first. Superman said they'll deal with the creature once they've secured the civilian population. Standard superhero prioritization. Save lives first, fight monsters second.
The Justice League medics are incredible. They've healed more people in hours than I could treat in weeks, but they're asking about the bite victims, the ones infected by the Man-Bat. Their condition is puzzling even to superhero medicine. The infection is unlike anything they've seen.
The heroes are systematically dismantling criminal operations, but they're also gathering intelligence about the coordination between different villain factions, the military-grade equipment the criminals used, the communication blackout technology. They know this was more than random crime.
Wonder Woman gave an interview, said Gotham's situation was unprecedented, the level of organization and brutality, even by supervillain standards. She's treating this as a military occupation, not just typical criminal activity. That's both reassuring and terrifying.
The city is transforming before our eyes. Streets that were death traps yesterday are safe for families today. The Justice League's presence changes everything. Criminals flee, civilians emerge. Hope returns to Gotham.
But we can't let our guard down. The Man-Bat is still out there, and it's clearly waiting for something.
Exactly. The creature's pattern has completely changed. It's not hunting tonight, not even moving through its usual territories. Either it's scared of the Justice League, or it's planning something bigger. My sensors can't detect it anywhere. That's either very good news or very bad news.
For now, let's focus on the good news. The Justice League is here. They're saving lives and restoring order. For the first time in days, we're not just surviving, we're winning. Whatever the Man-Bat is planning, we'll face it with the world's greatest heroes. That's more than we've had in a long time.
Emergency alert. Massive movement underground. Seismic activity throughout the tunnel system. Something huge is coming up from below. Multiple large signatures moving toward the surface. This is not natural movement. Someone's coordinating this.
What kind of signatures? More criminal forces? The Justice League already cleared most of the gangs.
No. This is different. Smaller individual signals, but there are hundreds of them, all moving in perfect formation, like a military unit.
But the size suggests...
Oh God, they're emerging now?
I'm seeing them from my rooftop. It's the Man-Bat, but it's not alone. It's leading an army of children, but they're not normal children. They're twisted, mutated. Some have extra limbs, others have mechanical parts. This is horrifying.
No. Those are the missing children. I can see some of their faces. Emma, little Tommy, Sarah from 3rd grade. What has that monster done to them? They're carrying weapons.
I'm seeing them too from the hospital. Some of those children were my patients. The Henderson boy with the broken arm. Now he has cybernetic implants. And that girl with pneumonia. She's got mechanical breathing apparatus, but also some kind of energy weapon. They've been turned into living weapons.
My analysis is showing incredible technology. The devices these children are carrying, they're specifically designed to counter superhero abilities. Kryptonian explosives, magnetic field generators, psychic dampeners, molecular destabilizers. This is anti-Justice League weaponry built into children's bodies.
Jesus Christ. The Man-Bat has been using the kidnapped children as raw material for creating superhero killers. That's why it took them alive. Not for food or torture, but for experimentation. To build an army designed to kill the Justice League.
They're spreading out across the city, moving in coordinated groups. Each group has different equipment. The Man-Bat is directing them with tactical precision. This is a full-blown military operation, using weaponized children as goddamn soldiers.
Phew! The Justice League is responding, but they're hesitating. These are children. Even if they're mutated, the heroes can't bring themselves to fight them, not with full force. That's exactly what the Man-Bat counted on.
I'm watching the Flash right now. He's being surrounded by children with magnetic devices. Every time he tries to use his speed, the magnets disrupt his connection to the speed force. He's slowing down, getting weaker, and he won't hurt the children to escape.
Wonder Woman is facing my former students. I can see Jessica and Marcus in the group. They're coordinating attacks against her, using some kind of energy nets. Wonder Woman is trying to reason with them, but they're not responding. Whatever was done to them they're not the same children. They're weapons now.
The Man-Bat has engineered the perfect scenario. Heroes who won't harm children, fighting children who have been turned into precise instruments of hero destruction. It's weaponized the Justice League's greatest strength, their compassion, and turned it into a fatal vulnerability.
The Flash is down. The magnetic field finally overwhelmed him.
The children
They're tearing him apart. He's not fast enough anymore.
can't escape the magnetic trap.
The Flash is dead.
No, the fastest man alive, killed by children with magnets. This is insane. How is this even possible?
Wonder Woman is struggling too. The energy nets are draining her strength. My former students are working together, like they've been programmed. She's trying to reach them emotionally, but they're not responding. They're just executing their programming.
The Man-Bat's strategy is perfect. It studied the Justice League's psychological profiles, knew they would never harm children. So it turned children into the ultimate weapons. Weapons the heroes can't fight, without betraying everything they stand for.
Wonder Woman is down now, too. The energy nets finally drained her completely. The mutated children they're using some kind of blade weapons. Wonder Woman tried to shield herself, but she wouldn't hurt them to escape. She died protecting the very things that killed her.
Two of the world's greatest heroes, dead within minutes, killed by weaponized children. This is beyond anything I've seen in 30 years of police work. The Man-Bat has created the perfect killing machine, an army that heroes cannot bring themselves to fight.
Superman is still standing. Green Lantern is wounded but alive. The other heroes are regrouping, but they're facing the same impossible choice. Fight the children and become monsters, or die trying to save them.
Superman is trying to reason with the Man-Bat, demanding it release the children, but the creature is just laughing. It knows it's winning. The children are moving into position for the next wave. More specialized weapons, more targeted attacks.
The Kryptonian explosives are being positioned. The children carrying them are surrounding Superman. If they detonate those devices, even Superman won't survive. But he can't attack children to stop them. He's trapped by his own moral code.
The Man-Bat planned this perfectly. It knew exactly how to defeat the Justice League, not with superior power, but with superior psychology, using their heroism against them, making their greatest strength into their greatest weakness.
Superman is the strongest hero on Earth. He survived attacks from gods and monsters, but can he survive his own compassion? Can he do what needs to be done, even if it means destroying innocent children? Surely Superman can stop them.
Green Lantern is under attack. The children surrounding him have yellow devices. They're emitting some kind of fear-based energy. His ring is flickering. The constructs are breaking down. Yellow is the weakness of Green Lantern rings. They're exploiting his one vulnerability.
I'm broadcasting this live. Green Lantern is trying to maintain his constructs, but the fear toxin is overwhelming his willpower. He's on his knees now. The ring is going dark. His willpower is completely broken. The children are moving in for the capture.
Capture, not kill. They're taking him alive? What does the Man-Bat want with unconscious heroes?
I'm seeing the same pattern. The fallen heroes aren't being killed. They're being incapacitated with very specific injuries, designed to disable, not eliminate. The Flash had Speed Force blockers implanted. Wonder Woman had strength inhibitors. Now Green Lantern has willpower suppressors. Someone wants them alive but powerless.
The Man-Bat is dragging them underground. I can see the creature pulling Green Lantern's body into the subway tunnel system. Same place it took the Flash and Wonder Woman. There's a pattern here, a purpose beyond just defeating them.
The protective perimeter is collapsing. With the heroes down, the mutated children are expanding their territory. I'm organizing evacuation of remaining civilians, but there's nowhere left to run. The entire city is under their control. We're trapped with no one left to save us.
Superman is still fighting, but he's being herded. The Man-Bat's forces are driving him toward a specific location. They're not trying to surround him. They're guiding him somewhere. This is tactical maneuvering, not random combat.
The hijacked networks are broadcasting everything. The Man-Bat wants the whole city to watch, to see their last hope being systematically eliminated. It's psychological warfare, breaking civilian morale along with superhero bodies. The creature is a master of propaganda.
We need to establish hidden supply caches, communication networks that can't be detected. If the heroes fall, we're on our own, and we need to be prepared for long-term resistance. This isn't just about surviving tonight, it's about surviving what comes next.
I'm already moving supplies to secure locations. Food, water, medical equipment, ammunition for the few weapons we have. But without the Justice League, we're fighting a losing battle. The Man-Bat's forces control every strategic location.
Superman is being driven toward the alley, the same location where Batman's body was found. That can't be coincidence. The Man-Bat is orchestrating a final confrontation in the exact spot where this nightmare began. There's symbolism here, or ritual purpose.
The defeats aren't random. Each hero has been neutralized with precision, their specific weaknesses exploited, their bodies preserved and collected. This suggests advanced intelligence, access to detailed information about hero vulnerabilities. Someone has been planning this for a long time.
Civilian resistance operations are failing. Every strategic position is compromised. The mutated children have superhuman coordination. They're not just weapons. They're a hive mind army, following orders with perfect precision. We can't compete with that level of organization.
The heroes I'm treating aren't just unconscious. They're in some kind of induced coma. The injuries are designed to keep them alive, but completely incapacitated. Whatever the Man-Bat wants them for, it needs them breathing but helpless. That's more terrifying than death.
Superman is entering the alley now. The Man-Bat is waiting for him. My drone is up as we speak. Everyone join the feed. This is it. The final confrontation. The creature is bigger than I remembered, more monstrous, and it's holding something in its claws, some kind of weapon.
All the missing children are surrounding the alley, hundreds of them. My former students, other kids from the neighborhood. They're all there watching, like this is some kind of ceremony, not just a battle, but a ritual completion.
Superman is trying to reason with the creature, demanding the release of the children, but the Man-Bat isn't responding. It's just staring at him, with those glowing red eyes, like it's studying him, calculating something.
Energy readings are off the charts. The weapon the Man-Bat is holding, it's generating Kryptonian energy signatures. That's not just any weapon. It's specifically designed to kill Superman, the last piece of the puzzle. The final tool needed to complete the Justice League's destruction.
This has all been leading to this moment. The systematic elimination of each hero. The psychological warfare. The collection of their bodies. It's all been preparation for this final confrontation. The Man-Bat didn't just want to defeat them. It wanted to break them, to humiliate them, to show the world that heroes can be destroyed.
The creature has demonstrated intelligence beyond anything we've seen. Tactical planning that rivals military strategists, access to technology that shouldn't exist, knowledge of hero weaknesses that's incredibly detailed. This isn't just some random monster. This is something else entirely, but I can't investigate further. The city is completely under its control. We're witnesses to the transformation of Gotham into a superhero graveyard.
Superman is the last hope, the strongest hero on Earth, but he's facing impossible odds. An army of weaponized children, a creature with intimate knowledge of his weaknesses, and a Kryptonian weapon designed to kill him. Even Superman might not survive this.
The other heroes are being dragged deeper underground. I can hear machinery down there, some kind of industrial operation. The Man-Bat isn't just collecting them, it's doing something to them, something that requires them to be alive, but completely powerless.
The confrontation is intensifying. Superman is trying to avoid the children, but they're everywhere, and the Man-Bat is advancing with that weapon. This is going to be the end, the final defeat of the Justice League, and the complete fall of hope.
If Superman falls, we're truly alone. No more heroes, no more hope, just us and the monsters, in a city that's become hell on Earth.
The children are chanting something, in unison, like they're part of some ritual. This isn't just a battle, it's a ceremony, the final step in whatever plan the Man-Bat has been following, and we're all witnesses to the end of the world.
Superman is making his final stand. The Man-Bat is emerging from the shadows. It's holding that Kryptonian blade. The mutated children are forming a perfect circle. No escape route. This is it. The final confrontation. I'm broadcasting live from my drone. The whole city needs to witness this.
Energy readings are incredible.
The Kryptonian blade is resonating with lethal frequency. Superman is already weakening just from proximity. The creature knows exactly how to use it.
Superman is trying to reason with the children, but they're not responding. Their eyes are glowing like the Man-Bat's. They're completely under its control. No humanity left in them whatsoever. Just weapons following programming.
The Man-Bat is speaking. It's saying something about the end of the age of heroes. About a new world order. Superman is fighting back now, but the blade is draining his strength. He's moving slower, getting weaker with each second. The creature is just toying with him. Wait, something's happening to my drone. The Man-Bat is looking directly at it. It knows I'm watching. Oh no. It's destroying my equipment. Signal is breaking up for the video feed. Audio only now. I can hear Superman screaming, the sound of metal tearing flesh, and that horrible laughing. That inhuman laughing. Signal lost.
I got my drone up, getting a visual on the alley as we speak. Superman is on the ground. The Man-Bat is on top of him. The blade is... It's over. Superman is dead. The last hero on Earth is dead. The Man-Bat killed him with that Kryptonian blade, just like it planned. We're alone now, completely alone.
Global communications are suddenly active again. The blackout is lifting. News of Superman's death is spreading worldwide. Emergency broadcasts on every frequency. The whole world knows Earth's mightiest hero is gone, and with him, our last hope.
I can hear the celebrations. The criminal organizations are cheering. They know what this means. No more heroes. No more interference. The world is theirs now, and they're ready to claim it.
Global supervillain mobilization detected. Military frequencies are reporting attacks worldwide.
Lex Luthor is claiming control of U.S. military installations. Brainiac's ships are descending over major cities. The Joker is broadcasting from the White House steps. They're dividing Earth like conquered territory. This was coordinated. They were waiting for this moment.
The Joker's broadcast is terrifying. He's announcing the beginning of global conquest. Says the age of heroes is over. The age of chaos has begun. Governments are collapsing worldwide. Military forces are surrendering. Without heroes to inspire them, people are giving up. Hope is dying everywhere.
Beauregard, communications are back. Are you alive? The whole world is in chaos. I heard that Superman is dead. The news is showing supervillains taking over everywhere. The president is evacuating Washington. Military bases are falling. People are rioting in the streets. Some are celebrating, others are terrified. What's happening to our world?
I'm alive. Barely. Gotham is gone. The Man-Bat killed Superman. All the heroes are dead or captured. The city is a processing center now for whatever the creature has planned. Stay away from major cities. The villains are claiming territory. This is global conquest. The world as we knew it is over.
I'm so sorry. I wish I could help, but here it's just as bad. Lex Luthor's forces are everywhere. People are being rounded up, sorted into different categories. Workers, soldiers, test subjects. It's like the whole world is becoming a prison, with supervillains as the wardens.
The hospitals are being converted into processing centers. The Man-Bat's organization is sorting civilians, different purposes for different people, labor camps, experimentation facilities, and feeding areas for the creature. It's not just killing randomly, it's organizing human resources, like we're livestock, or raw materials for its projects.
I'm coordinating underground networks to protect surviving children. The Man-Bat wants them for its next army. We can't let it have them, but we're running out of safe places. The creature's forces are everywhere, searching systematically. It's only a matter of time before they find us all.
I'm establishing black market supply chains. Food, medicine, ammunition, whatever the resistance needs. But traditional currency is worthless. We're trading in survival resources. Information, safe passage, weapons. The economy has collapsed, replaced by a system of fear and desperation.
Global infrastructure is being repurposed. Communication networks, transportation systems, all under supervillain control. They're not destroying civilization. They're reshaping it into something that serves their purposes. Humanity is being domesticated, like animals in a zoo.
I'm still documenting everything. Someone needs to preserve evidence of how Earth's greatest defenders fell to a creature that emerged from Gotham's shadows with impossible knowledge of their weaknesses and access to technologies that shouldn't exist. The Man-Bat isn't just some random monster. It's something else entirely, and I'm going to find out what. I'm planning to infiltrate Wayne Manor's remains. There have to be clues there about what really happened to Batman and where this creature came from. The world deserves to know the truth, even if it's too late to change anything.
The Man-Bat is making another broadcast on every screen in the city. It's claiming dominion over Gotham, says the city is now a breeding ground. For the New World Order, humanity will serve or be consumed. There is no third option. The age of heroes is over. The age of monsters has begun.
Global resistance movements are forming, but without superhero leadership. They're fragmented and weak. The villains have superior technology, superior organization, and no moral constraints. Humanity is facing extinction, or worse, eternal slavery, under the rule of creatures that view us as nothing more than resources.
The world has entered a new dark age. Supervillains rule everything. The Man-Bat serves as the architect of superhero extinction, and humanity faces enslavement under creatures that should never have existed, but somehow we're still here, still fighting, still documenting. Maybe that's all we can do now. Bear witness to the end and hope that someday someone will learn from our mistakes and prevent this from happening again. If there's still a someday left, if there's still hope to be found in a world ruled by monsters.
I'm at Wayne Manor's ruins. The destruction is awful, but I found something the creature's forces missed, a hidden entrance behind the collapsed east wing. It's sealed but functional nonetheless. The security systems are still active. Batman's contingency protocols are intact.
Wayne Enterprises schematics coming through. I'm sending building layouts to your device. There's a service elevator behind the false wall. Access code should be Bruce's parents' death date, but inverted. Try 62681. The main Batcave was destroyed, but there's a sealed chamber. Sub-level 7, emergency containment area. Something Batman built for worst-case scenarios.
Access granted. I'm descending now. The elevator is automated. Emergency lighting is still functional. Jesus Christ, I can hear something down here. Mechanical sounds and organic noises.
Be careful down there. We don't know what the Man-Bat left behind or what kind of traps it might have set.
I'm in the sealed chamber now, and I found him. Batman is alive. But he's connected to these machines. Pulsating organic machinery, parasitic organisms covering his body. They're feeding on him, but keeping him alive. This is horrifying.
I need to analyze the technology. Those organisms, they're arranged in patterns like a neural network. They're harvesting his memories, his combat experience, his tactical knowledge, everything that made Batman effective.
The medical data is coming through. Brain activity shows he's conscious, but paralyzed by the organic connections. The body found in the alley was a duplicate, sophisticated biological clone. The real Batman has been imprisoned here, being drained to create the Man-Bat. The creature absorbed his knowledge. That's how it knew superhero weaknesses.
There's more. Files are activating as I approach. Emergency protocols kicking in. Batman's been documenting everything. The Man-Bat originated from Lazarus Pit contamination, but not normal contamination. Something went wrong with the resurrection process. Created a cannibalistic hive mind that absorbs and replicates abilities. It's been feeding on Batman's mind for months. Learning, growing, planning.
The parasitic connection works both ways. Batman's been gathering intelligence on the creature's plans and capabilities. He's been conscious throughout his imprisonment, fighting back through the neural link. That's incredibly brave and incredibly useful.
The chamber contains more than just Batman. There's a prototype cyborg enhancement system and stasis pods containing the Justice League. They're alive, but being prepared for conversion into organic weapons. The Man-Bat was going to turn them into parasites, like itself, an army of corrupted heroes, to spread across the universe.
The global conquest was just the beginning. The creature wants to transform Earth into a massive feeding ground, humanity as livestock, for an expanding parasitic consciousness that will eventually consume other worlds. This is cosmic-level threat, not just planetary.
The scale is horrifying, but there's a vulnerability. The creature's dependency on Lazarus Pit energy creates a weakness that can be exploited. If we can disrupt the energy source, we might be able to reverse this.
I'm beginning the process of freeing Batman. The parasitic machinery is resisting, but his emergency protocols are helping. He's been preparing for this moment, fighting back through the connection. Batman is coming around. He's trying to speak. Voice is weak but functional. He's explaining the creature's weakness. The Lazarus Pit energy is finite. The parasites need constant feeding. If we can cut off the energy source, the entire hive mind will collapse. Batman has been planning this. Throughout his imprisonment, he knows how to stop it.
Batman's alive, and he has a plan. Maybe we're not completely doomed. Maybe there's still hope, even after everything that's happened.
The medical readouts are improving. Batman's vital signs are stabilizing as the parasitic connections are severed, but he's incredibly weak. Months of imprisonment and feeding have taken a severe toll. He'll need the cyborg enhancement to have any chance of fighting.
The cyborg system is activating. Batman designed it specifically for supernatural threats. Enhanced strength, speed, durability, and weapon systems, calibrated to disrupt Lazarus Pit energy. He's been planning this comeback for months, even while being tortured, even while being fed upon. That's Batman for you. Never gives up, never stops fighting.
Can he save the Justice League? Can he reverse what's happened? Can he bring back the heroes and stop this global nightmare?
Batman is explaining the plan. Okay, so, according to Batman, the Justice League can be restored. Their conversion process isn't complete. The cyborg enhancement can be applied to them, creating a new Justice League, enhanced beyond their original abilities, specifically designed to fight parasitic threats and retake the Earth from the supervillains and the Man-Bat.
The creature's dependency on Lazarus Pit energy means it has a central weakness, a single point of failure. If Batman can exploit that, the entire parasitic network will collapse. Global catastrophe reversed. Heroes restored. World saved. That's the plan.
Batman's always been the strategist, the planner, the one who prepares for impossible scenarios. Even his own death and resurrection. He's been fighting back, from inside the creature's mind, learning its weaknesses, preparing for this moment, the moment when hope returns.
I'm getting word from underground resistance. People are reporting strange energy fluctuations. The Man-Bat's forces are becoming agitated, like something is disrupting their connection. Batman's freedom is already affecting the hive mind. The creature knows its weakness is exposed. The final battle is coming.
Batman is fully conscious now. The cyborg enhancement is integrating. He's preparing to wake the Justice League and explain how to exploit the creature's Lazarus Pit dependency. This is it. This is how we fight back. This is how we save the world. Batman is back, and he's ready for war. Batman is free. The parasitic machinery is collapsing. He's activating the cyborg enhancement system. The Justice League pods are opening. Superman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Green Lantern, all being upgraded with the enhancement technology. Batman designed this specifically to counter the Man-Bat's parasitic abilities. They're immune to the creature's influence now.
Broadcasting Batman's survival worldwide. Coordinating with Cordelia, every remaining communication network. The whole world needs to know the heroes are back and they're stronger than ever.
Global resistance cells are responding. Uprisings in every major city. Humanity realizes their champions have returned. The supervillains are losing control. Their slaves are rebelling. Hope is spreading like wildfire. Batman's survival is changing everything.
The Cyborg Justice League is emerging. I can see them from my position. They look different, enhanced, more powerful. Batman is leading them into the tunnel system. They're going after the Hive network, the parasitic heart of the Man-Bat's operation. This is it. The counterattack begins now.
I'm coordinating with the heroes. They're rescuing the surviving children from the creature's conversion chambers. The kids are alive, traumatized but alive. The cyborg enhancements are reversing. The parasitic modifications, Emma, little Tommy, all of them. They're going to be okay. The heroes are saving them.
The Justice League members are purging the remaining parasitic organisms from their systems. The cyborg technology is incredibly advanced, healing damage that should be permanent, reversing months of parasitic feeding. They're not just restored, they're enhanced beyond original capabilities. Batman's contingency planning is incredible.
Superman's cyborg enhancements are resisting Kryptonian weapons. The same blade that killed him before is now powerless against his upgraded physiology. The Flash's upgrades make him immune to magnetic interference. Every tactical advantage the Man-Bat had has been systematically reversed. The creature's weapons are useless against the enhanced heroes.
I'm broadcasting the assault live. The Cyborg Justice League is unstoppable. They're systematically destroying every parasitic installation. The Man-Bat's hive network is collapsing. The creature is in full retreat. Batman is leading the charge.
Civilian evacuation is proceeding. The enhanced heroes are protecting us. While they dismantle the feeding ground, the city is transforming back from parasitic nightmare to something that resembles civilization. Streets are safe again. The Man-Bat's forces are scattering. Without their hive mind coordination, they're just confused monsters, easy targets for the heroes.
Batman is explaining the final phase. The Man-Bat is trying to escape through the Lazarus Pit network, but Batman mapped the entire system. During his imprisonment, he implemented a virus that destroys the hive mind's connection to the mystical energy source. The creature has nowhere to run. Batman turned his captivity into strategic advantage. The parasite thought it was feeding on him, but he was poisoning it from within.
Global parasitic installations are shutting down simultaneously. The cyborg heroes are coordinating worldwide operations. Every supervillain's stronghold, every conversion center, every feeding ground is being systematically dismantled, and the creature's influence is dissolving. Planet-wide liberation in progress.
International forces are mobilizing to capture fleeing supervillains. The Joker's global conquest is collapsing. Without the Man-Bat's coordination, Lex Luthor's forces are surrendering. Brainiac's ships are retreating. The supervillain alliance is finished. Governmental authority is being restored. The world is waking up from its nightmare.
The enslaved populations are being freed. People are emerging from hiding. The streets are filling with celebration. Not just relief, but genuine joy. The heroes are back, stronger than ever. The world is safe again, or at least safer than it's been in months.
Batman is approaching the primary Lazarus Pit, the dimensional breach that allowed the parasitic consciousness to enter our reality. He's preparing to seal it permanently. The Man-Bat is making its final stand, but it's weakened, cut off from its power source. Batman has the advantage. For the first time since this began, the creature looks afraid. It knows it's beaten, and it knows Batman never loses. When he has a plan,
The dimensional breach is closing. Batman is implementing the seal. The Lazarus Pit energy is dissipating. The parasitic consciousness is being expelled, back to whatever dimension it came from. The Man-Bat is dissolving. Without its mystical power source, it's just organic matter, collapsing into component parts. The creature is dead. The threat is ended. Batman has won. The world is saved.
It's over. The nightmare is finally over. The Man-Bat is dead. The Justice League is restored, enhanced and immune to future threats. The world is beginning to heal from the trauma of superhero extinction and parasitic occupation. We survived against impossible odds. We survived.
The children are recovering. The cyborg technology is healing, both physical and psychological damage. They remember everything, but they're not traumatized. The enhancements include mental health restoration. Batman thought of everything, even the victim's recovery.
That's why he's the greatest hero.
The Justice League is maintaining their cyborg upgrades as permanent protection against future supernatural threats that might target their humanity. They're not just restored, they're evolved into something beyond what they were before. Stronger, faster, more resilient, and immune to parasitic influence.
Gotham is beginning to rebuild. With enhanced security protocols, the city won't be caught off guard again by supernatural threats or coordinated supervillain attacks. Batman's contingency planning now extends to the entire city. Every building, every system, protected against future horrors that might emerge from the shadows.
The world has learned from this near-extinction event. International cooperation between heroes and governments has reached unprecedented levels. The supervillains discovered that conquering the world is easier than holding it.
Especially when the heroes come back stronger than ever before.
The dimensional breach is sealed.
The Lazarus Pit contamination
Cannot occur again. Batman's virus has inoculated the entire mystical network against parasitic consciousness. The threat is not just ended, it's prevented from returning. That's true victory. Not just winning the battle, but ensuring the war can never be fought again.
Beauregard, the news is showing the Justice League. They're alive, and they're winning. The supervillains are surrendering everywhere. The world is celebrating. You did it. You all survived. I'm so proud of you for documenting everything, for never giving up hope, for keeping humanity's spirit alive, even in the darkest hours.
We made it through. All of us, the city, the world, humanity. Batman saved us all, but we saved ourselves too, by refusing to give up, by staying connected, by supporting each other. Through the nightmare, we proved that ordinary people can do extraordinary things when they work together, when they never stop fighting. Even when hope seems lost, the heroes are back, stronger than ever, and so are we. Welcome to the new world, where humanity and heroes stand together against whatever comes next. Because there's always something next in Gotham City, but we'll be ready. We'll always be ready